Please stand clear of the doors.
Live stream initiated.
I told you it was going to be muted. Did I not say that? Am I muted now? First time ever going live, and I told you I was going to be muted on the first time. I think, see? See? Is it still muted? It can't be still muted. I'm actually talking now. I'm looking at it. It's making stuff. Is it muted? Okay, it's not muted anymore. Let's start over. Okay? Watch this, watch. The power of OBS. Okay? Power of OBS. Ready?
Live stream initiated.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, all right. now, what I was saying that you couldn't hear me a few seconds ago was I was saying this is the first live stream I've ever done, and obviously I was going to screw it up by having it muted. I knew it was. I was talking to Mr. Gonzo earlier today, and I said, watch what's going to happen. I'm going to be muted as soon as I go on. And look what happened. And you know what? I did that on purpose. It's an inside joke between Mr. Gonzo and I. You know, I did that on purpose. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. That was an extreme screw up. But anyway, let's get past it. All right, so this is going to be a separate place. It's a live stream that you and I could talk when I don't have it muted, and outside of the vlogs and reviews that we normally do on this channel and stuff like that. So, you know, it is what it is. But we're going to have some major events coming up, and maybe meet and greets and other special announcements coming up, and this will be the way that I will present it to you. I will put it out there as a live stream and then have replays so that everybody can catch up later when they don't come in. So I hope everything's going good now. What's up? What's up, Mr. Gonzo? What's up, Tyler Craftsman? Sarah? What's up, Richard? Hey, Rich, what's up? All right. Rachel, how you doing? All right, cool, great, good. I'm glad people are actually showing up. That's fantastic. All right. But we're going to talk about some things. There's a couple of things that I want to go over real quick with you guys during this live stream, and we're just going to jump right into it right now, to tell you the truth. One of the things that is coming up that is very, very, very important to me, I've been dying to tell you about it, and since it's coming up in just a couple of days now, I was like, I got to get this out. I got to get it on a live stream. I'm not doing King of the Hill. We got to get this out. We got to get this live stream, maybe later. But there's an event coming up, and it's called Momentum. And it's going to be happening September 28th to the 29th at an undisclosed location. brought on to us by Mr. Lou Mangello. And the beautiful thing about this is that it's not a seminar that's going to consist of like 400 people in a small ass room that he's going to be basically just talking to everybody, and once he's done he's like, all right, see you later, you're out. No, this is like one-on-one with an extreme creator, extreme entrepreneur. If you don't know who Lou Mangello is, basically who consists of Lou Mangello is that he's a Walt Disney World author. He's a Disney expert. He's a host, a speaker, an entrepreneur. He hosts a official Walt Disney World Radio Disney podcast that, and he produces it too. And the podcast has been awarded Podcast Award for 9 years, Best Podcast Award for 9 years by the Best Traveler. He's incredible, and of course I'm going to be joining it with Mr. Big Fat Panda himself. So that's going to be incredible. John is actually the one who brought this to our attention and was like, he's like, Al, Mr. Robe, you have to attend this. The Robe won't be attending it with me, but the Robe did take care of everything that consisted of it. He's the one who fixed it up and made it happen and put together everything. And he's an incredible dude, man, and we have to give him props. And if you don't know who the Robe is, it's okay, because, well, to tell you the truth, he's the most famous man that nobody's ever heard of. So if you don't know who he is, though, I have a big collage of, videos that we did together and we have done, and I keep adding to it because I think we're up to like 15 or 16 now. So if you want to check those out, though, it's in a little category right here on the channel. You can check out all of them. You can binge watch them. I suggest that you do, because they're all funny from the first one all the way to the end. And the beautiful thing about the Robe channel, videos, they all pretty much like intertwine with each other, if you know what I mean. We didn't intend for that to happen. It just started to be where every time we got together, we just started like reflecting on other stuff that we did, and even John got involved. John was so impressed by the Robe's physique, if you will. You know, the point of him being Italian, the point of him being fat. Oh, I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. So no, John got involved with it. Big Fat Panda, and we did a funny thing on that too. So that was really fun, and it was a good time. It was a really good time. Still is, and I heard he's coming back. So I heard he's from Hollywood. Yes, he is from Hollywood. Well, he's the most famous man nobody's ever heard of, except if you're a movie star or something like that. There's a lot of movie stars have heard of him. They've hung out with him. There's proof of that on the videos you can see. So yeah. He's a cool dude, and he also took care of Momentum, which I commend him for. I really do appreciate it, man, and look forward to it. Hold on. I want to say October 1st, October 2nd, I should be having the Momentum overview. I want to call it an overview up on the channel. So you'll be able to see what I went through for those 2 days. It's not really what I went through. It's not like really, it's a challenge. It's actually something, if you really want to know what exactly what it is Momentum is a way for me to better my channel, better my Twitch, better my brand, Florida Freaks alone, and not only alone, but also Alicore Twitch. And I'll be able to learn from a guru, basically, to teach me how to present it better to you guys. So make it easier for you guys to find and easier for you guys to interact with, and just better marketing. And that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm wanting to do, and I'm so happy to do it. Let's go to a little bit of the chat, because, hold on, what is this? The Robe is crazy. Yes, he is. I heard he is from Hollywood. Yes, he is. Well, he's not from Hollywood, but he just kind of needle-nosed his way in there. He comes from a long line of wieners. It's a wiener company. You'll see on the channel. All right. Is it true he is very wealthy? Well, he's not very wealthy. He's just very well off. Let's put it that way. Do women really gawk at him in the parks? They laugh at him. Yes, behind his back. But if that's what you mean, yes. And what is gawking really? I just told you. Yeah. I have an extra toe, not with me, of course. Congratulations, Rich. I'm glad to hear that. Yes, momentum is awesome. It is going to be really cool. Thanks. Hey, RVing. What's up, man? I didn't even see you come in. When you come in, you gotta yell. You really gotta yell on mine because I don't know. I don't know. But but I hope everything's going good with everybody, man. I hope you guys are having a really good night tonight. And it's Sunday night. We're getting ready for the week. It's gonna be awesome. Speaking of the week, I want to get into the next thing that I really want to talk to you guys about because I have a few things that I want to talk to you about. And that thing is, and I have visual aids with me, dun-da-da, the Skyway, the highway, oh, I'm sorry, the Skyliner. I keep calling it the Skyway because I'm old school dizzy. And if you guys know what Skyway is, you guys know what Skyway is, don't you? Skyway is the original gondolas in the Magic Kingdom. Thank you very much. All right, but anyway, the Skyliner is coming. It's actually coming very, very soon. And I have, through constant begging, constant crying, constant pleading to a certain cast member, friend, family, and, well, actually, I kind of live with her. She has hooked up, once again, another one. If you've watched my channel, you know that I had brought you to Batuu on a cast member preview, The Galaxy's Edge. And once again, we're doing it again. We're doing it again. And I think we're going to be doing it quite often, to tell you the truth, because my wife, she keeps... She keeps asking. She keeps asking for me. She keeps making sure that everything is in place and that we're allowed to do stuff. So don't think that I'm like sneaking stuff on or doing anything like that or doing anything shady, because it's not happening that way. It's actually going according to plan, according to diabolical plan. And she's hooking everything up. She's hooking up everything. Are they big pants? Do they have pants on? I have pants on. Don't worry, pants are on. I think. All right. Anyway, so, yeah, she hooked it up. I'm going to be bringing you guys on a full POV vlog, which should be on the channel September 26th. So mark it down on the calendars if you got your calendar books out. If you don't, I suggest you do. All right. Cast member preview of the Skyliner. We're going to have fun. We're getting on. As you could see right here in the illustration that they provided for me, we're going to be getting on at Hollywood Studios, and we're going to be cruising across to God knows where. To tell you the truth, they didn't give me any more information other than that. They just said that we're going to be loading in at Hollywood Studios. We have to be at Hollywood Studios on a certain day at a certain time next week, and we're going to be jumping on and doing all that. It's going to be fan. Dude, I'm super excited. I really am. I have been watching this thing since the first pillars went up. I've watched the lines go in. I've watched the carriages be put in. I've watched the stations be built. I actually brought you on one of the videos. I brought you guys on to, basically I went to every single location of the Skyliner stations. And man, I've just been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. I hope you guys are excited about this, because I am. All right? And I'm so happy that we're going to be able to jump on it first thing. Hopefully it doesn't break down. That's the problem with cast member previews and all this other stuff and annual pass holder previews. You know, the problem is that things break down. And the reason why they're having these previews is because they'd rather it break down while you're on it than actual customers, people, you know, visitors and stuff like that. And yeah, they want cast members because cast members, they could be like, sorry, you know, yeah, at least you got to write it. You know what I mean? So... Yes, Mr. Gonzo, yes, the 3 dots. I'm looking for the 3 dots. Hold on, wait a minute. I don't see. Oh, aha! There's the three dots. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Add moderator. Yes, Mr. Gonzo is now a moderator of my channel. I've been wanting to do that since I started it, but he just reminded me. Thank you, sir. So now he is in charge. If he doesn't like what you're saying, he will get rid of you for me. Thank you, sir. Speak up into the microphone. Is it I did that to Mr. Gonzo earlier this morning too. And I don't know what it is. It's like for some reason people say my microphone is quieter than usual, but I don't know. Sorry. Turn the volume up. All right. Yeah. So Skyway, man, full preview. It's gonna be awesome. Got that out of the way. There's one more thing I want to get out of the way, and then we will go to chat and we will have fun with this. Okay? I didn't really want to be bothering with questions and answers and joking around too much. I wanted to get all the information out of the way before we did that, because we are going to do that. That's what I plan to do at the end of this. Well, towards the end of it, we're going to have a little session, if you will, and answers and stuff like that, and talks, and more relaxed. But I've worked like literally for 3.5 hours to get these funky little pictures up and everything else like that. So, for the love of God. All right. There's one more thing that I want to talk about. Okay? And that is the logo, the channel change. People have been asking me, because I've been mentioning it, and I've been kind of throwing it out there as much as I possibly can, about the logo change. And the logo change is coming. The channel change is coming, but it's not going to be an extreme change. I don't want you guys to think that it's going to be like, oh my God, what the heck is this? What happened? I was having a conversation with the Robe the other night, and he was telling me, he's like, oh, why don't you change it to, my pal Al, or your pal Al, or why don't you change it to Disney Destination? No, actually, that's already been taken. But you know what I mean? He was saying, why don't you change it to all that? And I'm like, well, the thing is I don't want my subscribers. I know I don't have that many. I know there's only a few and far between, because we're a small family right now, and that's okay. But I don't want the 400 plus subscribers to wake up the next morning and go, what happened to Florida Freaks? So we're doing subtle changes, but it's more or less, the reason why we're doing the changes is so that it's more prominent, it's more accurate. It's so I don't have to explain what the channel is every single time I bring the channel up to somebody, because whenever I say, hey, I got a YouTube channel. Oh, really? What's the name? Florida Freaks. That's the look I get. And then I'm like, it's everything you freak out about Florida? Oh, well, that's clever. Yeah, see? Don't want to do that anymore. All right? I'd rather people, especially new people coming to the channel, they'll be able to see, how can I put this? They'll be able to know exactly what they're getting themselves into as soon as they enter the channel. So that's yeah, exactly. And it does have a little bit of a pervy vibe if you think about it. Florida Freaks, you're thinking of whips and chains and, leather and hanging out till 5 o'clock in the morning at some bar. Yeah. Not that I've done this, but I'm just saying that, it could be perceived as that. I think that's a word. Perceived as that. So what we're doing is we've got the original Florida Freaks, okay? And it looks nice and it looks good, and I didn't want to get rid of the 2 F's, but what I did, and this is it, and this is just like a close resemble of what we're doing. There she is, the Florida Freak Out. That's basically it. See, it's not scary, all right? It's not frightening. It works. It works. It looks beautiful. I think so. I don't know. I like it, and I hope you guys like it too. But that's basically what we're going with. You see what I'm saying? You want to see it one more time? You want to see it one more time? I'm sorry the like and the subscribe always comes up, but I got to remind you somehow, all right? Help me out. All right, check it out one more time. Here we go. Okay, so we got the original. We're just going to do this one more time. The original, And we're only doing this one more time because, it took me a while to work on the transition. So, I got to get my money's worth out of it. And then here it is. All right, we're not going to do all that, but you get the idea. So that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, exactly. It went from pervy to not pervy, from unknown to explaining wise right off the bat. Tells you says, hey, we're the Florida Freak Out. What are we going to do? We're going to freak out about Florida. So I'm happy with it. I dig it. I like it. I think it'll work. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be doing that. Now, I showed you the black and white version because it's kind of like, kind of like a Hollywood thing. You know what I mean? That was kind of like a little storyboard action going on right there. Behind the scenes storyboard action of the channel right there for you, Couldn't show you the full colored version yet because we're not quite there yet. But we're working on it. So, but I think it's nice. I think that's the motivation that we're going with, and I wanted to present that to you. I told you a while ago, a couple videos back, that we were going to start showing that off and everything. So I hope you like it. And there's going to be a couple more changes, but they're good changes. Like another change is the Big Fat Panda, Mr. John over here. He actually helped me out, gave me some pointers, and has helped me with a way to where, see, I'll explain it to you. That way you understand what we're doing. With YouTube, when you design a YouTube channel and you assign a URL to it, you are basically stuck with that URL forever. The only time you could change the URL is when you reach 100 subscribers, and then you're able to change it from youtube.com/799776665xvvll-12 to youtube.com/Florida Freaks or youtube.com/chocolate cookies, whatever you want to change. I have chocolate cookies over here. That's why I said that. But you're able to change it to that. And that's the only time you can. Once you change it to that, that's it, buddy. You're out of gas. All right. If you ever want to change it again, your options include the following: end the channel and start a new one. Have a nice day. That's basically the options you get with YouTube. But there is a way to get around that. And how you do that is you basically start your own domain name. It's not rocket science, really. And anybody who knows how to do any type of web design or anything else like that should know how to do this. Okay? But you start your own domain name from any domain company. I prefer GoDaddy because they're not sponsoring me yet. Guys? Okay. Sorry. Just in case any GoDaddy people out there are actually watching right now. They're not sponsoring me or anything like that, but I prefer GoDaddy because it's a lot easier. They made it really more simpler to assign, and that's the key word here, assign a domain name to an existing channel. And that is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. That's how you do it. You basically assign a URL or a domain name to a URL that is already existing. And what you get is an easier way to market, an easier way to push your channel on social media and stuff like that, because now you could say, hey, guys, got a YouTube channel. You don't even need to say that anymore, really. You could just say, hey, guys, join me on my vlogs, join me on my channel, watch this. You could see a guy who happens to be famous, but obviously you've never heard of him. Come on over and join me on it. If you want to join me on it, just click this link or type in www.floridafreakout.com. So that's basically what we got in order right now. We already got the domain name set and ready to go, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really cool. We're going to be able to have a domain name without the YouTube thing attached to it, but yet it still goes to the channel. So that's a very awesome thing. Big Fat Panda's got one too. It's bigfatpanda.com. So go to that and subscribe if you haven't yet. I don't know why you haven't. but everybody else has. But subscribe to my buddy John, man. He really gives me a lot of good information. He'll give you a lot of good information. That's what his channel is all about. It's about giving you information about Disney. He does interviews. He's always on top of everything. He's already beaten me to the Skyliner. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I already know he has because he beats me at everything. But anyway, yeah, he's an awesome dude, man. If you haven't watched Big Fat Panda, you have to do that. It would be awesome if you did. Now that we've done this, I'm going to pop this chat out and I'm going to bring it over to my other screen over here. And oh, not like that. Jesus. What are you trying to do to me? All right. And then we're going to talk about things here. Now, okay? So now I have Le Chat. I like to call it Le Chat right here. Did I go mute again? Okay, no, I didn't. All right. I'd like to talk about Le Chat right here. So let's see. It's a nice subtle change. Awesome. Congrats. I appreciate it, RB. You could change it after. Oh, hold on. I have an arrow in the way. Hold on. Let me go back. Wait a minute. You could change it after. It's easy. You can change it after. I beg to differ on YouTube. You can't change it after. There's actually YouTube videos out there that explain that you can't do it. I'm pretty sure about that. Orlando Theme Parks 360. He's very knowledgeable too, as well. So if you have figured out a way to do it, please let me know, because every source that I've ever found has said that's it. That's the end of it. You can't change the URL. You can change the name of the channel. You could change, I could change it to Florida Freakout right now if I wanted to. And you guys it would come up as the Florida Freakout. But the URL would continue to be Florida Freaks. I don't think I made that clear on what I was talking about. But yeah. Prince, Charmin, Dev, you missed everything. You missed everything, buddy. All right? I'm just kidding. You're watching a replay, though. This video is not going to be that long, so don't worry. Not like my other videos. But, I appreciate it, dude. Yeah. Look, hold on. It's over here. Love it. But yes. Oh, the robe. Yes. See, Tile Crashman is on point. He hears things. I'm positive you can. There's a spot to remove the URL, then you do normal to get one. Really? I unless they completely first added that, I really didn't know you could do that. They always said that their URL is locked in, that you could change the name of the channel. But interesting. I want to check that out. To see if you can. But I don't know though. I kind of want to go with the domain name. I think it's pretty cool. He does charge, damn it. Yes, he does. The robe is coming back October 2nd, I believe. So we're going to be doing some videos in the time frame between that and another time frame. So expect some more robe videos coming up to the channel. I know everyone is anticipating them and waiting on them like none other, because he's so famous. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that. I'm not at desktop to look up where it is hidden, but I'll look up. Thanks, I appreciate that, brother Brian. I appreciate that, Brian. Thank you so much, man. I'm his biggest and only fan, and he charges me. Well, things happen. You know what I mean? Things happen. Anything else? Anything else that we want to talk about? We got Tron coming up, which is looking fantastic. Every day I go there, it always looks like it's just getting a little bit more and a little bit more. Although they did take it seems like they took a little bit of a break, but it's understandable because, I mean, they had like the opening of Star Wars and a whole bunch of other stuff, so they probably kind of diverted away a little bit, but I guess they're just still laying foundation, I could say. Maybe, I don't know. But, oh, you already got the org set up for Mr. Gonzo. PR, nice. Dude, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to do org too. I'm not going to do .com. I think I'm going to do .org. But yeah, the Tron Resort, as the robe colorfully called it. Yeah, 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 it's not the Tron Resort. It's not a hotel, but it looks amazing. Another thing that we talked about earlier in Mr. Gonzo and I's earlier podcast, Breakfast with Pals. If you haven't checked that out, you should check that out. It's on Mr. Gonzo's channel. Um, it's where me and him get together for breakfast and we talk about stuff every Sunday. So at 10 a.m. I don't know why I keep plugging this more and more. You can check it out yourself. But but no, yeah. We were talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster, and that seems like something that is going to be rather impressive. I'm looking forward to maybe having a YouTube thing going on for that. I think we should. I think, you know, with roller coasters, you got long trains, and you could pack people into a long train, and I just really love those pictures, especially the ones we got from Slinky Dog and stuff like that, where we all got together and had like a whole bunch of YouTubers down the line of the train and took a nice photo. Thanks to actually Brian on that Orlando Theme Park 360. He had this awesome camera that was able to take a picture of everybody together. It was really cool. So and then he like turned it into like some crazy 360 stuff like he does. So it's really cool, and I hope we can do that, man. I know it's gonna be dark in there and everything, but maybe we can get a shot. Maybe we can all load in and get a shot right at load-in, because it's pretty bright at load-in. It has to be. They don't want people tripping over the trains. So Prince Star needs to do another ride along with you out. Yeah, Prince, me and Dev do need to get together again, man. It's been a while, Dev. We do. I think we do. We've been talking about it. Every time we see each other, we're always like, oh, yeah, hey, dude, we got to do a video together again, man. It's been a while. I haven't seen you, brother. You know, we always say that stuff. But then we get busy. Then we pass ways, and he goes this way, and I go this way, and we just get really, really busy. We stop calling each other and everything. But it's coming up. Me and Dev will be back in the parks again. I think me, Dev, and Mr. Gonzo should be back in a park again. That was fun. That has always been fun. But yes, 360 is awesome. Very awesome. I love that channel. Theme Parks 360 is very awesome. Another channel that the Robe and I were talking about earlier that happens to be one of my really good friends, and I've known her for quite a long time. Actually, ever since the beginning of my YouTube experience, really. Starting and being a YouTube creator, I met somebody by the name of Angela who runs Eat Trade Travel. It's another great channel. If you haven't checked that channel out, you guys should check that channel out. Gonzo, if you could find that channel and put the link up on, that'd be awesome if you could do that for me, dude. But yeah, Eat Trade Travel is a really cool channel. It's ran by Angela, who's just a great girl. She knows a lot about what she's doing, especially about Disney and about traveling and about going on cruise ships, and she knows how to get good deals with a lot of stuff, and she's a good friend of mine. And a long time ago, she ended up being a victim of somebody actually shutting down her channel for months, for many months, and I was friends with her, and I helped her out, and I didn't really, I don't want to take any credit for helping her out entirely, but I was there for support, I guess you could say. I was morally supportive to her. She'd call me, we'd talk about stuff, and she'd tell me the process that she's going through and try to tell me, hey, look, if you ever go through this is what you need to do. And she was very informative to me, really, and helpful to me during her crazy time. Can you imagine losing your channel, just waking up one morning and your channel's just gone, just completely gone, and you got a letter from YouTube saying, that you violated something, but you didn't, and you never have. It was just one of those things, and YouTube has, I guess, cracked down on a little bit of that, where it doesn't happen as much as it did, but it was very bad. It really sucked for her, and she was smart though. She went to Facebook and social media. She created groups and created all this stuff, and kind of diverted her subscribers over to those groups on social media, and then and then moved, once she got the channel back reinstated and everything was all good, she moved everybody right back over again, and no harm, no foul, really. But, I mean, gosh, I can't imagine the stress, though. And the twins, Basil, the twin, yeah, she has, I don't know why you keep calling her twins. I don't know if they're twins or not. They're very similar looking, but I don't know if they're actually twins. But, yes, she has quite a showcase of lovely people on her channel, and she does very well, and she's very informative, and her husband does a fantastic job at video. I taught him everything I know, I'm just kidding. No, but I always like to show credit to someone who knows the trade quite well and how to do videography, and he does know how to do videography quite well, so, good to him, Yeah, it happened to Jack. That's right. One of the gamers that is I'm just going to say a friend of ours, of mine and Rich here. Yeah, he lost his channel quite recently. Did you ever hear anything about that? I'm wondering if you heard any more news about that, like exactly how he lost it and everything. But he went from 7,000 subscribers to 0 in a matter of seconds. And that sucks. So, so do you. I know what you mean. I have video skills, or I look like twins. If you've watched anything that I've done in the past, you understand that being more of a joke than anything else, because it's actually kind of funny. I used to work with green screen a lot. That's hence the thing in the back. This is nothing. It's just small hats, sweetheart, compared to what I've done with the video stuff. Yes, with green screen and all. And I'm thinking about doing that again. I really wanted to do that for my 100th episode, but I kind of went past the 100th episode, so, maybe we'll do it like, I don't know, maybe I'll do it like when we're at when we're at 10,000 subscribers or something like that. Maybe we'll do a recap video. I think, that's another reason why I didn't do a 100 video recap video, because it's like, I was afraid other people were going to be like, Al, that's, I did 100 videos the first month, I feel like, well, it's big for me, man. I got 2 kids. But, I don't have time. I want time. But the Rogue told me you have Hollywood ties. Yes, I do. There's a whole assortment in my closet. They're fantastic, too. One of them actually says the Villas. Another one says, I don't know. That's all I got. I really don't have much knowledge about Hollywood. I've never actually been to California. But I bet you the ties are fantastic, though. Yes. If you can give me any of those ties, let me know, because I'll wear them on the channel. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So anyway, guys, I think this was good. I just wanted to let you guys know exactly what was going on. Oh, director friends. I'm sorry. I thought you meant ties. Like ties. I wear ties. I wear t-shirts. But I'll wear ties if I have to. Let me know. No director friend. I got a couple of them, actually. I got a couple of them. Like Mike. Mike's a good one. I don't want to be throwing any names out there, though. You know what I mean? This is my channel, not theirs. They got their own. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, though, I appreciate everybody who subscribes to the channel and watches and likes the videos and everything else like that. My watch time, believe it or not, is higher than my subscriber count could ever be. Like, if you were to do the adding and calculating and stuff, it's like more people watch my videos, but they don't subscribe. I don't know. I mean, not that subscribing is really an important thing, but it does progress the channel. And that's why a lot of YouTubers will emphasize on that. We'll say, hey, subscribe to the channel. Because if you subscribe to the channel, what you're doing is you're enabling the creator to do more with the channel. And what I mean by that is like going live via mobile. I don't know, some YouTubers out there that are over 1,000 subscribers tend to tell me, no, Al, you're wrong. You could go live via mobile. I don't understand why. I could do it. Of course you could do it. You're over 1,000 subscribers, buddy. people who are not over 1,000 subscribers, I don't know, man. I've tried, and I've gotten a little disclaimer pop up saying you don't meet the criteria for live mobile. You have to go live here in the house, in the studio. So that's why we're here right now. Otherwise, I'd be in Walt Disney World doing the exact same thing and be talking over even louder background noise than I am right now. But yeah, so there's that. There's super chats that open up after 1,000 subscribers. What else is there? And then of course there's monetization that opens up after 1,000 subscribers, and also a whole lot of viewing hours. So, which I'm not saying I'm past that yet, but I do pretty well with the viewership, and that's awesome. My point being of this whole entire conversation right here is thank you to you guys for viewing my videos, because that's why I make videos. I don't make videos to count how many people subscribe or like or anything else like that. I make videos so that you watch them and you get something out of them and you comment and stuff like that. That's more important to me than anything else. So, YouTube is afraid of how famous you will become, especially hanging out with the Roman Gonzo. Yes. Yes, that's true. I've gotten letters. It's crazy. Is Star Wars Land a flop? Good question, Rich. Getting off the whole robe thing. That's good. Is Star Wars Land a flop? No, it is not a flop. It is an awesome place to go to. The thing is, it's just not an all-day thing. It's not a theme park. I'm glad you brought that up, because that is something I wanted to mention on. And that's the whole thing. A lot of people are like, oh, they made a new land. Yes, they made a new land. They didn't make a new theme park. A new theme park, spend the whole entire day at. Okay? Easily. Possibly even 2 days, depending on how big the theme park is. But a new land, it's going to be a couple of hours, and that's it. And you could knock out Star Wars in about 4.5 hours. I mean, technically, in about 4.5 hours. They gave the cast member preview roughly, well, they let us stay there for 5 hours, but it was written down on paper that you only had 4 hours in there, and then they were shutting it down. But we actually stayed, I think 5 hours altogether. But, coming to the last hour that we were there, other than the thing that we were worked out with, we were working out with Disney on the Olga Cantina, that we really didn't have much to do after that. We were kind of just sitting there, waiting, having some drinks. But we were enjoying ourselves, though, nonetheless. It was nice. It's a nice area. The area is incredible if you enjoy area. Anybody who's going to go to the mountains and stand in front of the mountains and go for 20 minutes and go, oh, yeah, the mountains. They're shaped like boobs. That's great. I'm leaving. Yeah, all right. You're that guy, But if you're one of those types of people that go, I don't know, this shaped like boobs thing is just to get us happiness. Hey, Paige and Mr. Morrow, what's up, guy? Been a while. It's good to see you, man. But if you're the other guy who goes to the mountains and will actually pull a blanket out and sit down and have a picnic and enjoy the mountain landscape and be like, oh, and breathe it in, then Star Wars Land is your type of place. I mean, Galaxy's Edge is your type of place, man. I call it Star Wars Land because Richie called it Star Wars Land. But if you're going to enjoy the atmosphere, is what I'm trying to say, then you're going to love this place. I, for one, am a Star Wars fan. I always have been. If you look, I have done that was one of the short live videos that I actually did on this channel a long time ago, which I think is still on this channel, where I showed you guys my action figures that were actually signed by the people who starred in the movies, So, Darth Vader was Prowse and a whole bunch of other ones. Just check out the video. But, I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I love to sit. I could literally sit in the middle of the area and really, I actually have, for like at least 20, 30 minutes, just standing there, grab a drink and just stand there and look around. And people watching is fantastic. And the things that they're doing now is so fantastic with Chewie. I mean, Chewie's coming out all the time. He fixes the the ships, because the ships actually break down in Galaxy's Edge, and they have smoke coming out of them. And he comes over and he starts fixing the ships and stuff like that. And then he walks around and he hides from stormtroopers and stuff like that. And you know, you have stormtroopers walking around, and and Rey walks around, and it's just a whole bunch of different characters that walk around. They really make you feel like you're in a different place, and you need to go there. You need to, if you've gone there, go again, check it out. You're gonna be like, whoa, you know, I didn't realize that was there before. And there's just so much different stuff that you don't really realize, and it's cool to me. I don't know. I got yelled at for calling it Galaxy Edge and not Galaxy's Edge. Why? It doesn't matter. That's one and the same. I call it Samsung Land. They named it after a phone. Samsung Land. Yes. Yes. That's great. That's good stuff, man. I don't know about the whole Batu name. I don't know. It's a funny word to me, and it sounds somewhat naughty. If you ask me, it does sound a bit naughty, you know. But who, you know? Tell you the truth, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, not one bit at all. But yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I love it. I think it sounds fantastic. I'll tell you what, it's one of those things that you got to get used to if you're not a Star Wars fan. If you are a Star Wars fan, you're going to fit right in. You're going to love it to death. It's going to be awesome. We're building too. We're building too. I just got that. Oh my God. Sorry. It took me a minute to catch up on that. We're building two. Is there subliminal messaging? It's Disney subliminal messaging on how many things they're building. December 5th, though, our tone is going to change, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. All right? I'm just going to tell you right now, because things are happening. It's going to be sick. I think Honda Accord is really... Honda Accord. Yes, the Honda Accord is fantastic. But no, but seriously though, I think it's gonna be good, man. I think it's good. I think it's gonna hold merit too. I mean, look at Toy Story Land. Toy Story Land, you know, thank God they put Slinky Dog in there. I mean, that's all I could say, because otherwise, I don't think it would hold merit for quite some time. But it's a fun place still, though. I went there the other day. I walked through. I didn't really do anything because I didn't have any fast passes or anything like that. But I was like, you know, when I walked through, I was like, memories. You know what I mean? It was good times. It was a lot of good times. So, what else though? There's a lot of other good stuff. I've mentioned it all the time on my updates and stuff like that. Like, well, you know, like Indiana Jones. You know, supposed to be doing something big with Indiana Jones. They put it in the construction data, but I don't know. We still haven't seen anything about it yet. So we'll see. We'll hope. Rumors keep tossing it back and forth. It's going in Animal Kingdom. No, it's going in Hollywood Studios. No, it's going in Animal Kingdom. No, it's going in Hollywood Studios. It's like, we don't know where it's going. It's going somewhere. But as soon as I find out, I'll let you know on that one. That'll be good. The Robes Club level festivities. Yes. I can't wait for that. October. Coming up, man. We're going to be staying... I don't know if I should give the location away, because we've had a bit of a problem once before, and I don't think we should do that. I don't think I should give away the location of the filming processes until after we've done doing it. But we're going to be staying at a nice resort, and it's going to be a good time. I wish I can give you some more information, but I just don't want other people coming on here finding out and showing up. It really puts a hinder on the whole process, if you will. So, going to the movies, great stream, awesome, dude. I appreciate it, Mr. Gonzo. Thank you so much. Think about it much. I'm probably going to make some more moderators sooner or later. We're going to be going live again. Periodically. I'm going to say periodically for right now. I'm not going to go live like every week and stuff like that quite yet, because I'm already doing a live with Mr. Gonzo PR, and I'm also doing another live sometimes with Dole Whip Dad. So, you know, I'm just going to concentrate on videos right now and get that done. But as far as everything else, man, I just hope everybody's doing good tonight. I hope everybody's had a lot of fun with this live stream. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel for more stuff. And thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, man. I don't know how to end one of these things. Like I said, this is the first one I've ever done. So I've never really done live streams. The only live streams I've ever really done is on location live streams, where I go to the show. You know what I mean? And I bring you along with me, and I don't really have to do much. I just show you guys stuff, and I turn around and I'm talking to you and everything, and it's like we're hanging out. You know, I never really actually done one of these sit down in front of the camera live streams, and I hope it was good. I got to work on the microphone, I know. All right. But you say bye-bye, and you end it. Okay. Thanks for the pointer, Brian. I appreciate that, buddy. Okay. Blah. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to end it like that. I'm going to end it the right way. This is the Florida Freaks channel. So there's only one way to end it. Okay? Let me get it ready. Okay. There's only one way to end it. We've had our freak out. Now it's time to pass out. We'll see you real soon.